Satisfy the defilements temporarily, at that time only path and fruition knowledge can arise at the end of matured insight knowledge. At that time only path knowledge can destroy defilements completely without remainder, stage by stage. So because of this reason, before discerning dependent origination, first you must try to discern ultimate materiality and mentality, both internally and externally. If there is no light of wisdom, eye consciousness cannot see. Eye consciousness also can see just color only, but mind, wisdom, eye, in different ways, many ways they can see. Mind, wisdom, I can see ultimate, this is ultimate materiality, this is ultimate mentality, this is nature, this is dukkha, this is anatta, etc. In different ways, many ways they can see. So, if you want to practice dependent origination to understand by your direct knowledge, first you must try to discern ultimate mentality and materiality, both internally and externally. If a meditator discerns this proximate past causes, then she should try to discern mentality and materiality, but up to the conception stage. For example, she should try to discern this morning mentality, materiality, yesterday mentality, materiality, day before yesterday mentality, materiality, etc. Then up to the inside mother's womb, up to the conception stage or path linking mind movement stage. After discerning ultimate materiality and mentality in conception stage, in this very life, then a meditator must continue to discern mentality and materiality in previous existence. especially near that moment. Usually, in kind of birth-linking mind movement or conception stage, there are 3 types of materialities and 24 types of mental formations. 3 types of kalabas are body decade kalaba, sat decade kalaba, and heart decade kalaba. In each kalaba, there are 10 types of materiality such as earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, odor, flavor, nutritive acid, life quality, and body transparency or sex determining materiality or heart phase. After discerning this materiality and mentality, one should continue to discern ultimate materiality and mentality in previous life. According to Buddha's teaching, in previous life, last mind movement is called death consciousness mind movement. In this very life, first mind movement is called birth-linking mind movement. Between these 2 mind movements, death consciousness mind movement and birth-linking mind movement, there is no gap. No interval life. Immediately after death consciousness finishes, the birth-linking mind movement in this very life arises. Immediately must try to see these 2 types of mind movements. Then he should try to see that proximate object in previous life. I would like to explain with one example. A lady, when she discerned that proximate object, she saw she is offering food to the Sangha. However, when offering food to the Sangha, she is no woman, she is bhikkhu. So, when she discerned one by one 4 elements in each person, other mentality and materiality are not one line to her mentality and materiality. But when she discerned one bhikkhu, offering, then his mentality and materiality are one line up to this present moment. Then I suggest her to discern actually when offering food, mentality and materiality. To discern mentality and materiality when she is really offering food to the Sangha. When offering food, she had no wish to become woman and future existence. But she had one type of inclination. What is the problem? When visiting to different pagodas, on the way, accidentally, he saw one lady, very beautiful and with long hair. That lady's hair is very thick and very long. She is very beautiful.
아름다운 여성이었어요.
And then that bhikkhu has the desire to be like that lady.
바로 그때 그 비구는 이 여성과 같이 되고 싶다라는 욕망이 생겼습니다.
This is problem.
그것이 문제였던 거죠.
Then one day he offered to the food to the Sangha. When offering food, he had such memory.
그 음식을 봉양할 때 그 기억이 났던 것입니다.
So he had inclination to be such a beautiful and thick and long-haired woman. One mind moment.
한순간에 심찰나였습니다.
One mind moment decide to become man or to become woman. If he knows beautiful woman with long hair, such understanding is wrong understanding. This wrong understanding is called avijja, ignorance. Depending on this ignorance, she had attachment to that woman's life. That attachment is called craving tanha. The repeated attachment is called clinging upadana. These 3 are the defilement wrongs kilesa order. So depending on this defilement wrong, she accumulates wholesome karma. Which type of wholesome karma? Offering food to the Sangha. While offering food to the Sangha, there are 34 mineral formations. These 34 mineral formations are called sankhara. But these sankharas are also nature and permanent. As soon as they arise, they pass away very, very quickly. But when they pass away, perishing away, they left behind the karma potentiality which can produce new existence. So altogether there are 5 causes: ignorance, craving, clinging, original formations, and karma potentiality. So karma already exists. It is not easy to destroy. If you want to destroy this karma, then you must try to be arhat. Only arhat can destroy completely without remainder this karma potentiality. So altogether there are 5 causes already exist. Then these 5 causes become mature in time of death. Because of the mature this karma potentiality, in time of death, this object appears again. This object means offering food to the Sangha, this object appears again. So, because of this karma potentiality, then if she tries to see causal relationship between cause and effect, then karma potentiality in this very life, 30 types of rupa materiality in kind of birth, decay, and moment. So she tries to see both sides. Karma potentiality, here materiality, karma potentiality, materiality. Then this karma potentiality produces these 30 types of materiality. She already sees. So mind produces mind form materiality. In the same way, this karma also produces karma form materiality and then of birth, decay, by moment. After discerning this cause and effect, she cried a lot. Bhikkhu became woman, others white.
여성이 됐지 않습니까?
Is it okay? Good?
좋은 겁니까?
So one mind movement is very important. While accumulating karma, if you cannot control your mind, this is problem. That lady and this very light, very thick and very long hair. Karma create this one. When she stand up, her hair is on the floor, very long. Not your hair.
그녀는 이 생에서 정말 아름답고 산단같이 두껍고.
So karma is very wonderful. If you understand this developed origination by your direct knowledge, at that time only you will become real Buddhist. Why? You cannot change because you understand karma produces karma, materiality and mentality. At the day you will not accept there is creator, there is no karma, or there is no future existence, there is no past existence. Such type of wrong views will never rise to your mind. Buddha only teach there is cause, there is effect. But Buddha also teach because of the complete cessation of causes, aggregates also cease completely without reminder. That cessation is also called Nirodha Satya, the cessation of suffering, in Tikayana Sutta. Buddha only teach there is cause, there is effect. Any question? Five causes we have already explained: ignorance, craving, clinging, formation, sankhara, original formations, and karma potentiality. Five aggregates rise. This is causal rising. Then causal cessation means because of the complete cessation of these five causes: ignorance, craving, clinging, original formations, and karma potentiality. The five aggregates cease completely without reminder. That complete cessation is because of Arahant. Arahant destroys all defilements, ignorance, craving, and clinging. Because of the complete cessation of these causes, then five aggregates after final cessation no more exist. That complete cessation only. But here Buddha teaching is called Vibhijavada. Vibhijavada means because of this rise, because of the cessation of this cease, in this way only. The destruction of the 10 bhikkhus is for those for one who knows and sees. It is not for one who does not know and does not see. This is Buddha's teaching in Sita Sanyuta Swakhya Sutta. I only recite that sutta in Pali. Is it okay?
괜찮습니까?
Janado ham bhikkhave pasato asvanakya vadami no ajanato no apasato. Kincha bhikkhave janado ki pasato asvanakya hodi. Idam dukkani bhikkhave janado pasato asvanakya hodi. Ayam dukkha samudayoti janado pasato asvanakya hodi. Ayam dukkha nirodhoti janado pasato asvanakya hodi. Ayam dukkha nirodha gamini padipadati janado pasato asvanakya hodi. Evam ko bhikkhave janado evam pasato asvanakya hodi. Tasmadiha bhikkhave idam dukkhanti yogam karaniyo. Ayam dukkha samudayoti yogam karaniyo. Ayam dukkha nirodhoti yogam karaniyo. Ayam dukkha nirodha gamini padipadati yogam karaniyo.
Go.
ကုန်သောကောင်းကျိုးချမ်းသာရှိကြကုန်သည်ဖြစ်၍ဘုဒ္ဓသာသနာဘုဒ္ဓမြတ်စွာသာသနာတော်များတွင်၌ဝိရုံမမညာဘုရားနိဗ္ဗာန်ရသည်တောင်တို့တဲ့စီကជីវခြင်းရှိကြကုန်သည်ဖြစ်၍ဒုက္ခိတကိုယ်စိတ်နှပြခြင်းချမ်းသာခြင်းတို့ရောက်ရှိကြကုန်သည်ဖြစ်၍အဘိဓိဝိမေပဘေအောက်တဲ့ဆုံးခန္ဓာကိုယ်တို့လုံးစုံကိုသောဉာဏ်ကြီးဖြင့်ရှင်မျိုးပေါင်းတို့နှင့်သာအတူတကွာအရောဂနာရောဂတို့ကပြည့်ဝကြကုန်သည်ဒုက္ခိတကိုယ်စိတ်နှပြခြင်းချမ်းသာခြင်းရှိကြကုန်သည်ဟောကြားဖြစ်ကြပါစေကုန်သတည်းအဘမင်္ဂလာကိုယ်စိတ်ချမ်းသာခြင်းအကြောင်းကောင်းမြတ်သောခန္ဓာဥသောလုံးစုံသောမင်္ဂလာပေါင်းသည်ဘွားကျိုးဖြစ်ပါစေတည်းအဘဒီဝတ္တခန္ဓာကိုယ်သောဉာဏ်နဲ့ကောင်းနာအပေါင်းတို့သည်ရက္ခဏတို့အမြဲမပြတ်ဆောင်းကြပါစေကုန်သတည်းအဘဗုဒ္ဓနိဗ္ဗာန်ဝိနာကင်္ဂဝါလူတို့သမကပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တော်မူကြပြီဘုံတော်သတိဥသောလုံးစုံကိုသောဘုရားရှင်တို့၏ဤပရိနိယကိုသိချာစိတ္တယုတိသာဖြင့်နိုင်ရည်ရှိကြကုန်သောသတ္တပရိသပေါင်းတော်ကောင်းတို့သည်ရဏီယညံပါဘခမမြတ်ခခတိဥခိကိုစိတ်နှပြခြင်းချမ်းသာခြင်းရှိကြကုန်၏ဘုံတို့ဖြစ်ကြပါစေကုန်သတည်း